What up, y'all? It's your boy Big Sty, and you are now tapped into Gorilla Nation Radio, where we take hip-hop personal. I'll be your host, where we gonna listen to nothing but the hottest underground hip-hop that's going on in the city and in the country right now. So, yo, without further ado, Tim, let's get it to him.
You know, I know. You know, I know. You know, I know. You know, I know.
But it ain't what it ain't what it is.
You know, I know. You know, I know.
I said the damage been done for us all. Here's the part. It's the fall. Get your neck and your back off the wall. Pass that part. It's time to ball. But you can't forget about your dogs. And the problem is where your heart lives. I'm telling you, the world it revolves back to the part. You're up and you're down, you fall, you're up and down again. And I know the feeling. Up and down and up again, the feel. I know the feeling. I've been down, I've been down.
Moving slow in my dreams. There was a fist fight, waking up in cold sweats, wondering if I got the mix right. Praying I don't come back as a chicken if I don't get it right in this life. Hold up, let me switch mics. Can't you hear me clear? I was in the middle of nothing in the fear. That was in the fear, I was in the fly. Switching forms, busy being born or busy dying. I seen stars inside a nigga, what a rare alliance. God gave me a daughter, my daughter got eyes like a pair of diamonds. But peace is rare finding. Cry tears when the snare's chiming. This ain't your mama rapping. This way past where you feel it fast. Way past where the villain crash. Way past where the heroes get to remove your mask. Where the credits get to roll cause they did you bad. I hope you had a blast. Talking like this might reappear on my 3-stack shit. Drop another classic, disappear black magic. Most of these people plastic. Trying to keep it real, that's been real tragic. Trying to give up something real, but they can't even feel that shit.
Cause heaven and hell resides in the spirit. That mind, body, you feel it. That up and down is a mirror. You know your lower self when it's fighting your higher self. So we hire help, sit on couches and try to belt out secrets. We all need it. Therapy is a must, but God is the source of the peace that we interrupt. Patch it up with the lust. Patch it up with the smoke. Patch it up with the liquor. Patch it up with the jokes. We laugh to keep from crying. It's cash and it's science. Addiction and reliance. All these half-ass alliances. Call it being social, all up in the socials. Niggas paying parcel nowadays to go postal. Post-pandemic and niggas most anthemic about killing each other. Nobody willing each other to greatness. Before you play shit and think I'm doing cartwheels, don't ask me how your art feels. It's how does your heart feel? You know the answer. Before you go and tell pro niggas approach the Panthers. Brother, please hold the cancer. I was sent to proclamate emancipation for my ancestors. Present in the future, don't ever get it confused, bruh. I have arrived to myself more than anything. Was self-taught at many things, but self-torture is a thing. We felt force and held cause and helped more than anything. Set traps and setbacks at best, lost at many strings of bad luck. But these blessings got my ass up, masked up like a luchador, wrestling with these demons. But I'm winning though. They still repenting for my sinning though. Still human if you didn't know. Gone.
Arthur Ashe Boulevard.
Yeah. You know, Tanner talk forward, that shit mean a lot to me. You know what I mean? You know, this shit don't feel as good as it look. I'ma keep it real with you. I'm straight though. The street shit made me what I am today. rags to riches, more about how I mastered physics. In the game, I used to train like Rocky, catching chickens. I was nice, but they was right when they told me that rapper business. I had 10 bands in my stash when I passed over $500,000. Come easy, no good. Don't be surprised I'll last these. It's like they put out a smash, then they gone in a flash, admit it. And then they make tracks and disses like that's gonna add up the digits. They showing fake racks and pictures like that's gonna attract the bitch. If that was really me, I ain't have to act and conflicted. Only difference is I'm living, and I would've whacked one of them who knew that after drug dealing I still be casual, spending $1 million plus annual income. So here's my manual, then some. And this east side shit still in me. My ability to turn words to imagery, probably the reason they gon' remember me. Figure we walk this tightrope with a feline's agility. The streets did so much to me I could never live civilly. I can never leave a scene without checking my mirrors visually. Come with that energy, cause some shit gon' always stick with me. They wanna know what I brought to Griselda. I say validity. They asking what work and niggas put in. I'm like, what didn't we? Problems, then I correct through the obstacles I progress. Illogical for them to feel they responsible for our success. Besides Kanye West, tell me who else I gotta respect. Cause I'm kinda perplexed. It's about time that I got my respect. It's the butcher. Let's go.
About time that I got my respect. It's the butcher. Yeah. Cold fucking world. Griselda ish. Know what I mean?
Griselda.
You know what it is, nigga. When I show up, I'm on 10, nigga, not 9. On the night I was born, the rain was pouring, God was crying, lightning struck, power outage, sparks was flying. The real ones here, the young boy that walked with lions around the outlines of chalk where the corpse is lying. Of course I'm trying to revive a sport that's dying, but the guns and the drug bars that y'all relying got these nerves thinking that you against hard as iron. But that just mean I ain't as comfortable as y'all with lying, stretching the truth. No, I never stress in the booth. They feel the pressure, me I feel like I just left a masseuse. Effortless, how I'm skating on these records is proof. I put your favorite rapper neck in the noose, never letting them loose. Cold world, the heater blast to your speaker. He the last of Mohicans, no weaklings last in my sneakers. Enzo want me on the song, he gon' see the wrath of the reaper. I'm probably gon' go to hell if Jesus asks for a feature. I'm higher than niggas that don't need a bag full of reefer. Some see the glass is empty, I see a glass full of ether. Collecting his bread and mass like he a Catholic preacher. Just to count the nigga cash, you might need a calculus teacher. Eureka, Einstein on the brink of the theory of relativity. Really no MC equal. Feel me, co-pin be lethal. Crip like an old MTV show. On God, the best rapper alive. Headshot, now go and ask the best rappers that died. They tell you he never lied. Yeah. Tenor talk.
Yo. That was Benny the Butcher featuring J. Cole, Johnny P's Caddy, man. One of the dopest features and songs that came out, man. J. Cole is definitely in his bag, man. Yo, shout out to the homie, man. And so coming up is Big Sty's Unpopular Opinions, where I give you my points of views and my opinions on certain hip-hop topics. And we're going to be talking about the conversation that Monique had with Shannon Sharp. So y'all stay tuned for that. And right now, we're going to get into a new joint by the homie Ill Conscious. You're listening to Gorilla Nation Radio. Let's go.
To this kingly. Yeah. Yo, my crime family rested fly pavilions, iconic villains like Michael Corleone, and hollow tips apply to your skin like it's hydrocortisone. Killers lacking the vital chromosome. I just 1 minute for dollars or the ricotta, caught into a slice of provolone. Intelligent hoodlum, my projection astral celestial, making it hard for food to pass through your gastrointestinal. The way we adapted to the tragic natural selection news. Again, won't make it out of they building, clapped in their vestibule. You swine, the gelatin that's extracted from bone marrow. I'm the reenactment of when the God was a throne pharaoh. Attract hoes from the clothes and apparel, but the cards I was dealt was exposed to the terror. Throw the chrome with the tassel, be the fate of the undergraduates. Until them players lost in this game of life, I'm compassionate. Telling war stories on the daily while we burn the chronic. The way we grinded and steady working is ergonomic. Telling war stories on the daily while we burn the chronic. The way we grinded and steady working is ergonomic. Shorty swallow packs, reach the destination, learn to warm it. The way we grinded and steady working is ergonomic. ergonomic. Telling war stories on the daily while we burn the chronic. The way we grind it and steady working is ergonomic. Shorty swallow packs, reach the destination, learn to warm it. The way we grind it and steady working is ergonomic. Celebration, feeling pressure from private investigators. Singing the snakes all in the grass, peeping the common denominator. My best part aspire to be creators. I look to provide homeschool for the children. We tired of educators, tutelage. Move with the Woogle, exposure, medulla. You're too Peruvians chewing me while I'm blowing the Rugal. A Lucifer calling me God of law, showing the moving the shooter. Don't make cahoots with the Goonies and Moolies in New Jerusalem. We move religious without spooks and the superstitious. Who could distance? They pistol whipping the ends for crucifixes. I'm cruelistic, but I'd rather be moving different with the aborigines with a view of the eucalyptus. I came a long way eating lo mein and egg rolls. Pendejo, they know the name from Spain to Montenegro. Telling war stories on a daily while we burn the chronic. The way we grinding and steady working is ergonomic. Telling war stories on a daily while we burn the chronic. The way we grinding and steady working is ergonomic. Shorty swallow packs, reach the destination, learn to vomit. The way we grinding and steady working is ergonomic. Telling war stories on a daily while we burn the chronic. The way we grinding and steady working is ergonomic. Shorty swallow packs, reach the destination, learn to vomit. The way we grinding and steady working is ergonomic.
Yeah, that's the homie Ill Conscious, man. You're listening to Gorilla Nation Radio. I am your host, Big Sty, man, on Urban Jams Radio. Yo, all right, so recently Monique was on Shannon Sharp's show, and she had a lot of things to say, of course. But what I wanted to touch on was the conversation where she was talking about when she was on D.L. Hughley's show, and they were asking her a bunch of questions or playing some type of game that had some inappropriate type questions, in her opinion. And so let's take a listen.
Okay, so here we go. They said, Monique, we want to play a game of Would You Rather. Let's go. Would you rather your husband sleep with Lee Daniels with a condom or Corinne Steffens without one?
Really, Monique?
Now, as y'all are watching right now who haven't heard this story, y'all going, they doing the same thing in the studio. They going, okay. That is exactly what happened. Now, I said to the team, how does that uplift our community?
Wow. So obviously Monique won't feel in that conversation. I mean, that question, seemed like it struck a nerve in some kind of way. What you think, Tim?
Well, I mean, yeah, definitely struck a nerve. And it stuck her somewhere that she didn't want to be stuck at that time, because
right.
It had been, rumors, prior to this about her husband's sexuality and things like that. So, yeah.
Oh, so I didn't know that part. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So that came out, prior to this. So, but my whole thing is that, okay, Monique, you got to be able to take it if you're going to dish it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's facts.
I mean, the radio show is for entertainment. So don't bring the, how is this uplifting the community type of thing.
Yeah. I mean, if she didn't like the question, I would have just said, man, this is a stupid question. Because I've been in, on radio shows, and they ask stupid questions, and I'll tell them, yo, that's like a dumb question, bro. I mean, what do you want me to say to that? And but I totally see what your point of view is. That sounds like maybe it struck a nerve on the home front. Maybe there's something there as far as the husband's concerned. It's not my place. I don't know, but for me on the other end, it's like, like I said, I've been in radio shows, and sometimes they'll try to push the envelope to try to get a joke or to try to get a laugh, and some of it is just stupid. It's like it has no foundation for any type of conversation or any type of joke. So some of it is a little coonery and buffoonery to me. So I can understand that point. But to bring the community in and all that, that was a little bit of a stretch. But what do you guys think, man? Hit us up on Urban Jams Radio on Instagram and Facebook, and give us your opinions, man. We'd love to hear from you. You're listening to Gorilla Nation Radio, and coming up in the next segment, we're gonna have Who Got the Bars, and we got a hometown hero, my boy Tone Red. He's gonna be spitting something crazy on the mic. Yo, it's Gorilla Nation Radio, y'all. Stay tuned.
1, 2. This is a tale of two cities, the grail of rap music. Kane, Jay-Z, and Biggie. Hail of Papooses, Fab Mano and Qualies, Murder Most and MOPs, Boot Camp AZ and Joel Ortiz. On Kingsland Ave and Frost Street and GPT. That's abbreviation for Greenpoint, that BQE. Remember that Mika Morgan exit where I grabbed that fish and cheese out of that Mickey D's on Nissan Honda Chevy? This is me. Blue Hawaiians and styrofoam cups. And who's next for a cut? My nigga Fee, what up? Didi was next up. McCarran Pool was closed. Williamsburg was a nope, no dope bars, just dope. I would sit on the pier with instrumentals in my ear, not knowing that pain would end up instrumental in my career. I just wanted to be nicer than my peers on mountain bikes, riding and switching gears to a hood near you. Like, yo, who rhyme out here? Rap ciphers, the carrying crates for Cypher and Max Glazer, clubbing underage but not a minor, to signing majors and selling out them same clubs consecutively. No VIP where the executives be, just me and Dennis at the bar with the people. No entourage full of evil, I got bars but we equal. Shit, some thought I was crazy, some thought I was thorough, but they all knew I was repping my borough. Brooklyn, home sweet home. Many places I roam, but I'm Brooklyn's own.
Home sweet home. Many places I roam, but I'm Long Beach's own. Come on.
Home sweet home. Many places I roam, but I'm Brooklyn's own.
Home sweet home. Many places I roam, but I'm Long Beach's own. I ain't grow up on Easy Street. My city active is Kelly Park on Easy Street. If you ain't with this shit, please retreat. We don't post our crimes, we post rhymes. All the G's retweet. Our national treasures, G-Funk. Our roots like a tree trunk. Gangsta rap fed us all. Let in to eat some. Lil' niggas with dreams to be something. Mean mugging at the VIP with the heater tuck if I see something. Warren on his motorcycle. Nate was in his limo. My life was hard as this instrumental. Still was making demos. Freestyling on the radio station. My favorite MO. Started rapping with Dog Pound. I made it to the kennel. Corrupting Daz blew up get fast. The Chronic album had the upper class. Undergrads puffing grass. RBX was on the classic Mr. Clark Kent. Since you don't understand this West shit, I'ma give you a pass. Summertime in the LBC was the Dove Shack. Folsom in the hostile clique. Shout out to Quick to Mac. Dynamic certified. Tech Jersey in the pack. Big Crunch and all them boys who brought the city back. Big Style, Chucky Miller, 8-Ball and LC. Keith Clark, drummer Fudge Logan, BTIP, Free Lil Style and Nook. This is LB, RIP, badass. Shouts to the double LGs. CFA was Long Beach's Wu-Tang. The Black Knights of the North Star. My nigga Wolf Wang and Toussaint. The twins out of Poly Apartments. It was a cool thing. The Mexicans with I-Man and Sin spitting that butane. You see Trey D and Goldie Loke. Just turn yourself around like the hokey boat, cause you don't want the smoky smoke. Domino and Half Dead never fell for the okey doke. R.I.P. McGruff. Shouts to J Money and Cola Long Beach. Silver Satin 2. This is a roll call. We all deserve mirrors. Fill up the whole wall. Last but not least, the mogul of Long Beach. Snoop Doggy Dogg, he did it for all of y'all and me. Oh God. Yeah. Can't nobody tell me about this history of Long Beach. I was in the trenches. What up, man? Nigga Snake Eyes, Discreet Merchants, Hobo, Blackpool, man, Butch Cassidy. Hey, I remember them ciphers with Moses. Sabotage Underdog, my nigga Gangsta Pat T5, Kyrie the True God, Khalif the Punisher at East Bookstore on Atlantic and Hill. Long Beach history. Big Flossie was there, Lil Flossie was there, shit. Baby Flossie was there too. At Ann House over on Obispo, nigga Shine Dog, all the Eastwoods. Shout out Sloan Bone and JC, the photographer Duke, man. I'm sorry.
Look, baby, it's so real what we going through. Owing you, story of my life, this is showing proof. It's like whenever we shop, I could blow a few. Holding you, never overdose, but I overdo. I let you OD when you hold me. Skin made of cotton candy, you was so sweet. I'm glad you ain't know me when they owe me. Baby, I I never take you to the old me. OZ, must be approaching, slowly provoking the flow like you gon' sing. I'm hoping that I never do. You were so incredible. The writing's on my wall. When you look, I hope it's legible. And yo, I'm feeling filthy rich. Even on my birthday, you ain't gotta get me. So go, just like 50 cents. And since I met her, she been with me since. Yeah.
I just wanna dance the night away with you. Ooh, ooh. I just wanna dance the night away with you, over and over again.
Baby, it's so real how you have me. Broke when we met, but you still met me halfway. You treat every first like my last day. Actually, even when you cry, you be laughing. Feeling like I don't wanna fucking leave. Loving you's a fucking truth. Something come from under me. Got me feeling luckily that you fuck with me. I would never leave if it's up to me. You see, a big boss looking on the regular. Another in the reach, I be reaching for his jugular. Me and you go together, it's molecular. And all praises do go to you, never secular. Hit me on my cellular, if you feel irregular. I know this is irrelevant, but I'm never regretting ya. The 69 till it's 66. And since I met her, she been with me since. Easy.
I just wanna dance the night away with you. Ooh, ooh. I just wanna dance the night away with you, over and over again.
Yeah, that was the homie OZ and his girlfriend Zay Queen with Same Difference. One of the hometown heroes again, man. And speaking of hometown heroes, we about to get into who got the bars. And this week, I got my homeboy Tony Red, a hometown hero of Richmond Northside. Stand up. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, this one is crazy, man. Straight from Go Live Radio, this is my boy Tony Red. Who got the bars? Check him out.
Keep going, man. Keep going. Let's go.
Look, talking sideways to get your mouth straightened up. Sleeping on blood fire, somebody better wake them up. This ain't nap time, they on the back pine. That black nine to turn your heart rate flatline. My rap shine, you know on the real they hot. Burning up the charts like Lulo on the grill. Make the news like N8tion. Run up in your crib with Tommy guns. Put one in your belly, Tommy buns. I'm sincere, this is more than a threat. This ox catching an ox to the throat and the neck. Known as CeeLo, but I could roll 3/4 in a set. Put some cheap posts on the script that offer more than the sex. Got some chicks that's jump balls, but they ain't rolling on X. They just bring me back some money, then it's on to the next. And I never been teased, I'm smoking veteran trees. You got beef, I'm on it like lettuce and cheese. Treating this like the triggers on Berettas and speeds. Might act silly off the liquor, but I'm better with trees. Ice cold like a blizzard and whatever degrees. I need skis, y'all boys never could freeze. I need cheese in my circle, knees full of purple. M&P pistols, case I need to come murk you. You so commercial, I keep street bound. And one day I'ma catch you, rebound. That's how I be now, key in the V. Then pull up on that STRIP. All the hoes like OMG, cause I proceed and give them what they need like COMB. It's CONE from RICVA, where you die if you SNITCH. Where I be, you gotta survive, so don't be running your mouthpiece unless you ready to rumble it out, chief. And don't be talking about your gun if it's outreach. Block 101 like I'm running on South Beach. You might start to sweating, set your house on fire while you inside have it looking like Armageddon. get extinguishers out. I'm like T.I. when I throw shows. The hoes, I'm bringing them out. And N8tion cause I'm singling out. This a trap, so if you rap, what the fuck all the singing about? I done sold weed in the drought. Slept with half a key in the house. Had no limit like Master P in the house. Officer Hill on the prowl. If he could, he would catch us. But he can't, so we laughing at him like Woody Woodpecker. If you visit my hood, grab a hoodie and a heckler. Koch cocked, if not, they gon' put him on a stretcher. Treat him like one of my beats and put him under pressure. Stomp you with one of my feet, foot up on your neck. Have him praying to God like we put him up in Mecca. Plus we getting dough like they put us in Tribeca. Hit him with 3 shots and call it a trifecta. They can be acting hard till all of they lies catch up. That's why I never front, so I'm able to stunt. Walk in the restaurant, I sit at any table I want. Order my food, pay the waiter up front, then it's gone, and I gotta get my smoke on. Then I stay with a blunt.
Yeah, that's the homie Tony Red, man. The bars, man. The boy ain't no joke, man. Make sure y'all check him out on IG, on Facebook. The homie Tony Red, man. He got a new project actually on the way, and your boy, yours truly, is on the joint. So, yo, man, make sure y'all check that out. All right, coming up next, we got another segment of Big Styles Unpopular Opinions where we're gonna be talking about Jay-Z's Grammy speech. Which was kind of hilarious to me. But right now, we're getting into the homie Jordan Lucas. Make sure y'all check him out, man. This is Gorilla Nation Radio, right here on Urban Jams Radio. It's your boy, Big Sty. Let's go.
I'm up and I won't look down. Hey, long enough to see me drown. And if I ever come down, I'll be falling on the solid ground. Falling on the solid ground. Hey, long enough to see me drown. And if I ever come down, I'll be falling on the solid ground.
Today I had a conversation with one of my bros. My homie, he's been close to me since we were 6 years old. He calls my mama mom, he's seen all of my highs and lows. From school fights to sharing clothes, from b-ball to fashion hoes. He sat me down and let me know some things he never told me. Things he never got a chance to say or even show me. He said, I know that I don't tell you often, maybe not even at all, but I'm so proud of you and your success, broski. And I admire how you chase your dreams. I get religious. Thank you for never switching up when you got rich and famous. Thank you for never giving up on me or having lesser love for me whenever we lose touch and be on different pages. I hope you know I'm here for you the way you there for me. It's crazy, you done more for me than on my family tree. And when I say I got your back, just know I really squeeze and make some nerves again bleed. That's really what I really mean. I'm proud of how much you matured and grew, but you still you. The world knows you for your talent, but I know the real you. And all your traumas behind closed doors you never healed through. And all the pain you act like you don't feel, but you still do. I love the fact you keep your dish together mentally. You work hard for your respect, don't need no empathy. When people look you over and shut you out intentionally, you always said if they don't fuck with you, they will eventually. And remember when I went to prison, when I did a bid and you the only one that came to visit. Put money on my books and send me pictures of some jitters. They don't make them like you no more, my nigga, and you just different. And bro, you ain't have to pay my niece's tuition or set me up with that new job and try to teach me the business. Always quick to hold me down before you speak your opinion. What goes around comes around, and that's the reason you winning. But listen, I was thinking maybe, since you my broski and I've been there since we was babies, you can hit the bank and break me off with something wavy. Maybe just a couple 100,000, nothing crazy. Cause I've been hurting lately, and I deserve it maybe. And if you can't do it, that's cool, it ain't like I'll be angry. You still my broski and I love you, but that's kinda shady. Cause I've been going through some shit, this shit ain't like I'm just lazy. So maybe you should pay me. I quit my job cause I don't wanna work for no other in this. Well, maybe works for some, don't work for some others in this. Yeah, they pay good, but you know I'm a stubborn in there. Plus I know you got my back, right? If not, then fuck it, I ain't asking again. Just don't forget who walked with you when you're back to the wind. And don't forget whose ideas I got you rapping again. When you lost your passion and got lazy and was slacking and shit. And please don't treat me like the enemies that be asking for shit. Cause I never asked you for a damn thing. I'd rather pull a hamstring and then run across some fan blades while jumping out of airplane. Or sitting in the damn rain while begging for some spare change. I'm sorry that we all can't be talented and rich like you. The little people still struggle, we ain't lit like you. And if we being honest, it don't really seem like you want me to chase my dreams so I can get like you. And lately you been on some sucker this shit, that's what I see, broski. I hope you know that hate of this shit's a disease, broski. Cause last time I checked, we was a off team. And just because you got paper don't mean that you better than me, broski. I know everything about you. I know every single secret. I know where you rest your head at. I know every bitch you sleep with. I know where you keep your bread at. I pretend that I don't see shit. You a greedy motherfucker. You been hoping I don't beat this. You been getting fat while I've been starving. You been buying every car and house while I've been in the garbage. I deserve everything you got and more, and that's a bargain. You just wanna this shit on me and see me falling, that's alarming. You just hoping I'ma tarnish. You don't want me to be nothing. You don't wanna open doors for me. You did a little something, but you could've did a little more for me. No wonder why your father turned his back on you, unfortunately. No wonder why your nigga set them traps on you, the sorcery. You ain't nothing but a phony. You a liar, you a snake, and you can rap, but you ain't Kendrick. You ain't Cole, you ain't Drake. Can't believe I called you family. I should shoot you in the face. Used to act like you was real, but always knew that you was fake. You let the fame get to your head, and all it did was made you whack. I always knew the day would come where you would stab me in my back. One day your money gonna be gone, and I'll be happy, that's a fact. And then you'll move back to the hood, and I'll be laughing when you back. But you might end there, and I love you, and I wanna see you win. I wouldn't place no one above you. And you always been my friend since we was stepping in the puddles. Real niggas don't pretend, cause you my brother, you my double. You my motherfucking twin, and I wanna let you know how I appreciate the things you show me. It's kinda hard to trust, and that's why I keep you closely. And look, I know that I don't tell you often, maybe not even at all, but I'm so proud of you and your success, broski.
I'm up and I won't look down. Hey, long enough to see me drown. And if I ever come down, I'll be falling on the solid ground. Falling on the solid ground. Hey, long enough to see me drown. And if I ever come down, I'll be falling on the solid.
Yo, that's the homie Jordan Lucas with Broski, man. It's one of my favorite joints by homie. He's probably, to me, one of the most underrated artists, one of the most underrated rappers in the game, man. Salute to Jordan Lucas, man, and everything he's doing, man. So, yo, right about now, we're going to get into another segment of Big Sty's Unpopular Opinions. And recently, Jay-Z had, a whole lot to say at his Grammy Award speech, man, which was pretty interesting, Tim. What do you think?
Oh, yeah, definitely had a mouthful.
Yeah, so let's just get into it, man. Let's see what he got to say.
It's great to have an award for such an icon. How far we've come with Will Smith and them, Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, winning their first Grammy in '89 and boycotting because it wasn't televised. And then they went to like a hotel and watched the Grammys. I didn't even understand what it wasn't a great boycott. We're here. But then, '98, I took a page out of their book. I was nominated for the Best Rap Album, and DMX had dropped 2 albums that year. They both were #1. Shout out to DMX. And he wasn't nominated at all. So I boycotted, and I watched the Grammys. I'm just saying, we want y'all to get it right. We love y'all, we love y'all, we love y'all. We want y'all to get it right, at least get it close to right. And obviously it's subjective. Y'all don't gotta clap at everything. Obviously it's subjective because, it's music and it's opinion based. But, some things, I don't want to embarrass this young lady, but she has more Grammys than everyone and never won Album of the Year. So even by your own metrics, that doesn't work. Think about that. The most Grammys, never won Album of the Year. That doesn't work. Some of you gonna go home tonight and feel like you've been robbed. Some of you may get robbed. Some of you don't belong in the category. Oh, no, that was it. No, when I get nervous, I tell the truth.
All right, man. So, there's a lot of levels to this joint right here, man. Before I get into it, Tim, what's your takeaway?
Well, he's correct in stats, Right. But I don't know. I'm just I'm siding with both sides of it. Really, I think Beyonce definitely deserves Album of the Year if she has that many Grammys.
Right.
But in his own words, he says it's subjective. So hey, what it is, what it is.
Right. I mean, what's funny to me. She got more awards than everybody, but she didn't get the album of the year, which makes her in good company because Stevie Wonder never got it, Michael Jackson never got it, and both of them deserved it. So
absolutely,
and also not receiving that never hurt their careers, and it obviously isn't hurting hers because she's still the #1 artist in the country. And my question is, if she did get it, how would it help her career?
Right. Yeah.
What's the benefit? You know, what are we crying about here? What? For me, I'm just tired of the crying. Every year, every award show, whether it's the Grammys or the Oscars, we expect these white platforms to represent us in a proper way, and every year we're disappointed and we complain and cry about it. You know, I believe black people are in more positions of power than we've ever been to create our own. You know, instead of continuing to cry about it, and especially from a hip hop artist, because hip hop was started as the rebellious music.
Right. Yep.
You know, we never cared about the Grammys. You know what I mean? We never cared if award shows honored us or represented us. You know what I mean?
Right.
And we reveled in that fact. And to now be in this position and to have hip-hop artists complaining and crying about not receiving an award, you know, I'm just ready for award shows to be over with, man, because it's taken away from the entire purpose of making music, which is to make it and to be listened to.
Right,
it's a distraction, and it gives the music industry the power to create a false narrative that an artist is greater or less than because they received one or didn't receive one.
Right.
You know, and to further that, to touch on the topic of him boycotting black people, we got to stop using the word boycott when you're not boycotting. A boycott doesn't end until something changes.
Right. Yeah.
You know, what he did was a peaceful protest by not attending. Now, Will Smith and Jazzy Jeff, they actually did a boycott because the next year things changed.
Okay.
And the Grammys televised the Grammys, because the whole boycott for Will Smith and Jazzy Jeff was they weren't televising the acceptance of the Grammy
for the hip hop
category.
Right.
So the next year it changed. So that was an actual boycott.
Yeah.
And what he did was just a peaceful protest. You know, and black people, we use this word every day. I see so many people, we gonna boycott this, we gonna boycott, when you're actually not. Remember when Kaepernick took the knee, everybody was yelling boycott, boycott, and the next year, everybody had their jerseys on again at the game.
And it was business as usual.
Stop using the word boycott as a punchline. You're insulting your ancestors. You know what I mean? If you're doing a peaceful protest, that's one thing. You know what I mean? But to boycott something, first of all, it requires more than one person. And you don't stop until change happens.
Okay,
but getting
good.
back to the topic, it's just a whole lot with that conversation. I'm just tired of artists continuing to show up at award shows and continuing to be disappointed and then going back and complaining. I'm tired of the slave mentality of everybody continuing to want master's approval and looking for these people to validate your culture and your music. And I had something to say about it, Tim. So, you know, as I always do,
talk your talk.
You know what I mean? I decided to grab a pen and a pad. Well, not really, but I got a track and I spit some bars on it and had my own comments about the Grammys. You know what I mean? So, yo, we're going to get into that right now. This your boy Big Sty. This is Grammy night. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all check it out, man. You're listening to Gorilla Nation Radio. I'm your host, Big Sty, with my boy Tim Pusher, Urban Jams Radio, man. Make sure y'all tune in. Hit us up on IG and Facebook. Leave y'all opinions, man, and let us know what y'all think, man. Gorilla Nation Radio. Let's go.
You know what I miss, homie? I miss when hip-hop was the defiant culture. When we were the rebellious ones. When we didn't care about award shows. You know what I mean? It's like everything we used to fight against, we now run to do. And since we talking about it, I might as well talk about it. They auctioned off the culture with monetary division, hiding lies behind bars with complete conviction. To To ensure submission, the warden stays hidden till the inmates start believing that they running the prison. Cause every decision come with conditions, and every unauthorized move come with a whole list of revisions. And every song you brag about what you is, but every move you make you showing me what you isn't. We used to be rebellious and stuck to the same script. Gave a finger to the Grammys when they say that we ain't fit. The money came and things flipped, the game switched. Now billionaires crying about awards they ain't get. The public lies is worse than the ones they tell in the booth. True. You say you're the greatest, but need a trophy to have proof. True. They left you hanging, and you let them sell you the noose. I'm sorry, y'all. I get nervous when I'm telling the truth. You focus on the surface, I follow a higher plan. So thirsty for recognition, you fall for the sleight of hand. It's sad when the bosses get treated like a hired hand. That's why
I never let a statue tell me how nice I am.
Damn. Yeah. We just talking, y'all. I ain't finished. Look. That's the sound of the warrior drum. Testimony of a warrior son from the south of the R, where the real warriors from. Talking about demons, you in the orgy with some. In bed with hate and greed, and you waiting for glory to come. Industry got a God complex. We lost faith in each other, so I guess God's next. Feeding images of Doja Cat and Little Nas X. That's probably why Gen Z be believing in God less. God bless. Just to get accepted, you lose your self-respect in you. Thank God for in the war, but it's the devil that's been blessing you. I'm just back to address it. Need a pastor to bless it. Don't let your hate for the messenger distract you from the message. Accepted or rejected, I follow a higher plan. So thirsty for recognition, you fall for the sleight of hand. Sad when the bosses get treated like a hired hand. That's why
I never let a statue tell me how nice I am.
Yeah. You know it's sad, man. Every year we show up to all these award shows, whether it's the Oscars or the Grammys, just to be disappointed. Just to complain about their lack of representation when it comes to us. The problem is we don't put that same value in our own award shows. We don't put that same value in the NAACP awards, the Trumpet Awards, the Essence Awards. Can't even count the BET Awards because that's owned by a bunch of white people now. It's just like we're a bunch of free slaves begging for master's approval. Somebody make it make sense. Come on, man. It's your boy Big Sty. One.
A blessing like a muscle. I'm thankful cause it could've went another way. I just ask that you pray for me, baby. And I'm fresher than a muscle. I woke up, that's a blessing like a muscle. I'm thankful cause it could've went another way. I just ask that you pray for me, baby.
Gather my thoughts for the day, you know, wake, pray, slay. Stay sending one up, cause the man keep me safe. If it wasn't for his grace, then I would've been late. Know I gotta keep it real with y'all, I never been fake. Some truths you gotta face, I prepare for the race. Focus mine as I grind, I'm just coming for the cake, eat up. Soon enough, you can chill with your big feet up. Salute all my go-getters right now, we up, ayy.
Man, I'm fresher than the muscle. I woke up, that's a blessing like a muscle. I'm thankful cause it could've went another way. I just ask that you pray for me, baby. And I'm fresher than a muscle. I woke up, that's a blessing like a muscle. I'm thankful cause it could've went another way. I just ask that you pray for me, baby.
Hey, look, celebration of life on them cold winter nights and them hot summer days. Low cuts with the waves, bald heads with the beards. I'm just happy that I'm here for the loved ones we lost. Those who bought and shed tears. And see 40 is a milestone, I'm not quite there. If I make it, I'm a ball talking slick like Ric Flair. How sweet it is. Do what I love so I can feed my kids. I just obey on the real, all the glory here. Hey.
Man, I'm fresher than the muscle. I woke up, that's a blessing like a muscle. I'm thankful cause it could've went another way. I just ask that you pray for me, baby. And I'm fresher than a muscle. I woke up, that's a blessing like a muscle. I'm thankful cause it could've went another way.
Never for being true, respected for what I am. I give my all to you, man. I fall sometimes too, ball sometimes too, gotta crawl sometimes too. Through it all, I call you, and you always pick up praise I gotta give up, especially the times of drain and I wanna give up. See, human, I only am not immortal, but just a man. When I stray from the plan, you know only understand, and you always held my hand, never switched, never ran. I truly overstand the footprints in the sand. This is part of God's plan. I am what I am. Believing in His word made me a better man. Hey.
Man, I'm fresher than a I woke up, that's a blessing like a muscle. I'm thankful, cause it could've went another way. I just ask that you pray for me. And I'm fresher than a I woke up, that's a blessing like a muscle. I'm thankful, cause it could've went another way. I just ask that you pray for me.
I'm asking that you pray for me. I'm thankful. It could have been another way.
Yeah, that's the homie Joe Doja, man. One of Richmond's icons, man, with Pray For Me, man. Yeah, man, and I can't think of a better way to end the show. Salute to the homie Doja, man. This is unfortunately the anniversary of his death, man. Very much missed, man. One of the greatest out here, man. He one of the dudes that actually brought the city together. You know, one of the dopest MCs and dopest artists that I've ever met. And a very humble dude, man. Salute to the homie Joe Doja, man. If you get an opportunity, go online and download his music or stream his music, man, and check him out, man. It's your boy Big Sty. You've been listening to Gorilla Nation Radio with the homie Tim Pusher and Urban Jams Radio, man. So, yo, hit us up, Instagram or Facebook, man, and give us your thoughts and opinions on anything you've ever heard on here, man. We love to hear from you. Later.